Off the mic, Teddy. And if we're looking at Tom Brady here, he gets interviewed before they go off on their little gallivant, take that Patriots plane, down to Atlanta. No chance that this is his last game. And the only people that are really upset by this, as you see the Dolphins fans, the Jets fans, and the Bills fans hang their head. Teddy, if you were a fan of those teams, would you take one last final Tom Brady, Bill Belichick win and they ride off into the sunset? Or is it good for the league that Tom Brady comes back and seemingly plays that we're not done yet and nobody believes in us, even though you get to the AFC title game in the Super Bowl damn near every year?
It's an interesting question. Look, Brady and Belichick are not riding off in the sunset. They could win this game 55-0, and they'll be back next year to defend it. I'm confident of that. Well, why? Nobody got anything better to do. What does Brady want to do? He's not the kind of guy that's going to sit around happily in retirement and do crossword puzzles and twiddle his thumbs and work on his cross-stitching. That's not Tom Brady. He'll be back. What's Belichick going to do? Can you imagine Belichick retired sitting at home watching soap operas? Nuh-uh. Not going to happen. Yes, they'll be back. Yes, Brady will go for 10. And if he gets 10, he'll go for 11. And if he goes for 11, he'll go for 12. I believe that Tom Brady will continue to play, not just this year, not just next year, well on in the future. He said that's what he wants to do, and I believe him. Why shouldn't we?
No, and I agree with you, too, which just leads me to believe we'll fast forward exactly 1 year on that betting show, Teddy, on this exact date next year, and we'll be breaking down Tom Brady in the Super Bowl and saying, will this be his last game? And he'll tell us again, absolutely zero. But the one thing I want to get into here as well, Teddy, is growing up as a kid, I honestly really enjoyed the NHL All-Star Game. I loved it. I was a big hockey fan. Loved the Pro Bowl just to see as one of those year-end cap-offs because, I lived in the Philadelphia area. We didn't really make the Super Bowl, let alone come close to winning the Super Bowl. So it was always a lot of fun. But there is a time now that some things might be better if they don't actually happen anymore. Give out the awards. Yes, you're a Pro Bowler. It doesn't mean you have to play. I didn't tune in, Teddy, for more than 30 seconds of that game, maybe just crossing over channels for the Pro Bowl. The same thing with the NHL All-Star Game. Is it time we do away with these, or is the NFL right saying, hey, if we're going to get like a 5 rating in this game that makes us money, we'll do it every single year?
Never forget the reason sports leagues exist. They exist to make money. They exist to make money for their owners, and that's what the whole game is about. So the fans don't care about either of the All-Star games, the Pro Bowl or the NHL All-Star game. I guess the fans sometimes care about the NHL All-Star game. Hasn't happened of late. But you better believe the corporate sponsors do. And the corporate sponsors are the ones who make these games happen. All right, if the TV ratings aren't great, okay. Doesn't hurt the league. They still make something for it. Doesn't hurt the network. Some people still watch. So we can count on seeing non-competitive All-Star games and crappy Pro Bowls where you're sitting there in the rain and going, please don't let my guy get hurt. Please don't let my guy get hurt. And Keenan Allen gets hurt. Juju Smith-Schuster gets hurt in the rain. And you're like, oh, let not be. I hope he didn't rip his leg up. That's the nature of the world. It's all based on dollars. And the dollars say these games will continue even if the ratings stink.